Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the propagation of electromagnetic waves. Now, as I already said, in communication systems, we use electromagnetic waves, that is the waves of different frequency, right? And we have separate bandwidth also for the transmission of different signals. Now, what is electromagnetic wave? It's nothing but a combination or composite of oscillations of two electric and magnetic fields, okay, that is combination of oscillation, okay, or composition of oscillations of electric and magnetic field is nothing but electromagnetic wave. Here, as you can see, the electric field and the magnetic field oscillating, and both are perpendicular to each other, and both are mutually perpendicular to the direction of propagation. That is, electromagnetic wave is nothing but a transverse wave. Electromagnetic wave is a transverse, I hope you remember this, transverse wave. That is nothing but the particles or the oscillation of the wave is nothing but normal or perpendicular to the direction of propagation. So over here, as you can see, the direction of propagation, this is direction of propagation, okay, direction of propagation. So the oscillations of electric field and magnetic field are normal to each other, and the source of EM wave is nothing but accelerated charges, or we can say accelerated oscillating charges, okay, oscillating charges. So source of EM waves, accelerated oscillating charges. So when they accelerate, okay, when they accelerate, or when the charges are accelerated and they are oscillating, that time they radiate or generate EM waves. So source of EM waves, accelerated oscillating charges, okay. So this electromagnetic wave is transverse in nature, as you have already seen over here. The electric field and the magnetic field are oscillating normal to each other or perpendicular to each other, as well as they are normal to the direction of propagation also. Their oscillation is normal to the direction of propagation. I hope that is clear to you, right? Now let's see, how do we use this electromagnetic waves in our communication system? Now, as we already know that there are different signals, number of signals where frequency varies, low frequency signals, medium frequency signals, high frequency signals. Now if we want to transmit the message signal from one point to other point, there should be number of ways, because it depends on the type of signal which we are transferring or transmitting. Low frequency signals can be transmitted from point to point, or ground to ground, I mean on the ground, okay, from point to point, that is low frequency signal. But in order to transmit high frequency signal, okay, or high frequency signal, that is long distance, if we want to transmit the information for very less distance, okay, point to point, that time we use different communication system, okay, or mode of propagation of signal. But what if the distance is long? As you know, we live on a earth's surface, and that is almost spherical, and suppose one person is over here, another person somewhere over here, okay. Now you must be thinking why this person is inverted. No, it is not inverted. Actually, this person is on the surface of the earth, okay, but on the other side, okay, standing. I need to send the information to this person. How will I send? My message signal is very low frequency signal. How will I send? I will use different mode of communication. Let's see what are those, okay. Now first one is ground wave propagation. What is that? Ground wave propagation. Ground wave propagation means, if the distance, suppose I have to send information, this is, suppose this is the surface of the earth, okay, I want to send information from here to here, then I will use ground wave propagation. Ground wave propagation means, if the distance between the transmitter and receiver is very less, okay, then we use ground wave propagation. In that case, we use low frequency signal, that is, the frequency of signal would be less than 1 megahertz, okay, less than 1 megahertz. So the signals or the message signals whose frequency would be less than 1 megahertz, or for short distance communication, the signals used for communication is 1 megahertz or less than 1 megahertz signals. And here we use radiating antennas, okay, radiating antennas. Suppose this is the antenna which radiates. So radiating antennas are used like this. Of course, those antennas height will be greater, okay, because our earth's surface is curved, isn't it? Now let us see one example. Now as you can see over here, right, this is nothing but ground wave propagation. Two antennas are being used here, as you can see, okay. So the distance, this distance dt, okay, the distance dt over here is given by under root 2rh, okay, under root 2rh. The derivation and the detail of this you will be studying in higher classes, okay. This dt is nothing but the distance covered by the antenna while propagation or while radiation, and r over here is the radius of earth. What is that? Radius of earth, that is nothing but 6400 kilometer, and h is the height of antenna. What is that? Height of antenna. Clear? I hope that is clear to you, right? So that was all about ground wave propagation. And remember, those signals which are less than 1 megahertz frequency are used in ground wave propagation, that is short distance propagation, and in that communication the height of the towers are very high, the tower's height would be more, okay. So now let's see the second propagation of wave or second wave propagation. Now the other two propagations, that is sky wave propagation. Now in sky wave propagation we use signals whose frequency range varies from 3 to 30 megahertz, 3 to 30 megahertz, okay. So 3 to 30 megahertz, if the range of the frequency, I mean if the signals lie in this frequency range, they are used in sky wave propagation, okay. That is, the signals are meant to send to longer distances or larger distances. In that case, ground wave propagation is not possible. As you know, our earth surface is curved, isn't it? So in that case, what do we do is we use this frequency signal, that is 3 to 30 megahertz frequency range signal, and we transmit them in the sky. When we transmit them in the sky, the signals, they get reflected from the ionosphere. Let's see one example. Now as you can see over here, this signal over here, can you see this signal? Yes, that is nothing but the signal is getting reflected back from the ionosphere. What is that? Ionosphere. So from the ionosphere, these signals, they get reflected and they reach the desired receiving antenna, and from that antenna again the information is transmitted to the user. I hope that is clear to you, right? And what is the range? 3 to 30 megahertz. The third one is space wave. Space wave means this would be the highest frequency. Space wave propagation, this would be the highest frequency wave, that is those waves having frequency greater than 30 megahertz, okay. So those waves, for actually the purpose of this is in order to have communication with the satellite, okay, satellite or International Space Station. So these kind of communications are done using space wave propagation, and those frequencies are greater than 30 megahertz. Why? Because suppose this satellite communication, as I said earlier, that one of your friend is here and you are here, okay. So how will you communicate? Of course, almost with the help of sky wave propagation it is possible, but may not be. That time what do we do is we use our satellite communication, that is space wave communication. So satellite would be here, okay. Actually 3 satellites are used which covers 120 degree angle, okay, 120 degree angle, something like this. Something like this, okay. They form a triangle, okay. So something like this. So this way, with the help of satellite, the space wave propagation is made possible. So the signal is first transmitted from the antenna and sent to the satellite. The satellite receives it and the satellite relays it. Okay, relays means it passes forward or it transmits forward. So it transmits to another satellite, and then from that satellite your friend will be receiving the signal through the antenna, receiving antenna. I hope that is clear to you, right? So that was all about the propagation of EM waves. Of course, the detailed study of this you will be seeing in your higher classes. Okay, so I hope you understood. That was all about propagation of EM waves, and that was all about communication systems. Thank you.